Oh, here we go again. There's three things in this world that you can be absolutely 100% sure of. That's our inevitable demise, billions and billions of dollars disappearing into the ether every year, and Nintendo being the most aggressively anti-consumer company in the gaming business. That fun, family-friendly lineup of Disney-like characters, well, that's just a facade. If Mario Kart is priced at $80 to $90, we can almost guarantee that Grand Theft Auto 6 will be $100. It'd be dumb of them not to. AAA slop companies like EA and Ubisoft, Activision Blizzard and whatever, they'll raise the prices of their games too, while also continuing the typical broken, buggy launches, greedy monetization, battle passes, microtransactions and all that. But inflation, right? This had to have happened. It was inevitable. Why are we so surprised? After all, I mean, gaming, that's a luxury. If we don't like it, we should just work more so that we can afford it. That was an actual comment, by the way, that I read in defense of Nintendo's decision to bend their loyal fan base over. Loyal, unwavering fan base. Looks like Harmon Smith is stuck in the washing machine again, Nintendo. You better go take care of that. These have to be bots or something. And I've seen comments like this along with other people being shocked, but also saying things like, oh, I'll just be more selective with my game purchases. What? Like that's it? That solves the problem? Just buy less games. I don't know about you, but you know what that sounds like to me. It sounds like don't ask questions. Just consume product and get excited for new product. Yeah, I know. We all love Mario and Zelda. We're gonna buy this new console. We're gonna buy the games anyway. We'll just be even more reluctant about it. We're gonna show our shocked and surprised faces and angry faces in our thumbnails, the Nintendubers, because our livelihoods depend on it. The algorithm and the ad revenue, it all depends on our unwavering loyalty. I eventually want to make a video on the U in YouTube. This platform, it can be so demoralizing sometimes. Listen, I'm not just some Nintendo hater. I've been playing Nintendo games all my life, since Super Mario 3 and Duck Hunt on the NES. I actually thought the Direct was an absolute banger. An open world Mario Kart game? I mean, not only being able to race each other in these courses, but being able to drive to the next one. Like, this is like open air Mario Kart, like open air Zelda. In Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's been so long since we got a new entry in the Donkey Kong series. And not only is this a new Donkey Kong game, but it's a 3D platformer Donkey Kong game. This is like the Mario Odyssey of Donkey Kong. You'll be able to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom with increased frame rates and resolution. Nintendo Switch Online, it's getting a massive new addition. Now we'll be able to play our GameCube classics. This is literally what we've been asking for. Nintendo, they've been listening to us. Better image quality, better performance, more internal storage, improved Joy-Cons, HDR and 4K support, a 120 Hz display. Yes, more graphics, more power. That's the Nintendo we all know and love. So as I watched this Direct and I seen the new games and this new fancy Switch, something just felt a little off. Almost like too good to be true. For starters, Nintendo didn't tell us anything about the price of the Switch 2. Another thing was that, and it really felt off to me, was that they were saying we could play these older games, these backwards compatible games with new enhancements, but they're additional purchases. Like, we have to pay for these enhancements. I mean, a couple games had different, controls for the new Switch 2. And I'd love to play like Breath of the Wild with better visuals and performance, but am I getting any new content? This is just the same game, right? It just looks and runs better. There's just so many things that felt off, and it was really about the pricing. It felt like they were sneaking around, really being hush-hush about it. Not even the tech demo or whatever that guides us through the new bells and whistles, not even that will be free. Are we being serious right now? So let's just do some math here. Switch 2, $450. Mario Kart, $80. The new Pro controller, also $80. That stupid little camera thing, $50. And you can't just not buy Donkey Kong. Let's be honest. If you're getting a Switch 2, you're gonna be playing Donkey Kong. That's another $70. That's $800. And keep in mind that Nintendo exclusives, they never drop in price. Considering that the average consumer, and you can go ahead and tell me I'm wrong all you want, is parents buying these consoles for their kids, I can only see this backfiring badly. I drop my kid off at my babysitter's house and I see at least 5 Nintendo Switch Lites, along with those brain rot tablets. Hell, I have 3 Nintendo Switches in my house alone. I just don't understand why Nintendo, the richest company in Japan, seems so desperate after the massive success of the Switch. This isn't the Wii U. Why are we panicking? Why are we hiding MSRP and fine print and not even announcing the Switch 2 price at the Direct? Are we scared that it would have killed the hype for the Direct? If we were just being transparent, this just feels scummy to me. And about the inflation argument, these physical copies, I admit I need to investigate further, but I'm hearing the carts will be more expensive than the digital versions. And get this, they're just physical keys. They don't actually contain the game. You'll still have to download the game. Even though this is the headline every gaming outlet is using, I'm not gonna roast Nintendo for this, because unlike a lot of people posting only a few hours after the Direct, I at least want to know a little bit about what the hell I'm talking about. But if this is true, Nintendo just lost one of their biggest value propositions, actually owning our media. I can pop a Switch cartridge in and I can just play the game offline, online. I can play it at release. I can play it 10 years from now. I can sell my Switch games. I can let people borrow them. I could give them away if I wanted to. This is why I don't agree with the inflation argument. Games back then, you owned those games. You could do whatever the hell you wanted with them. We still have bad games and we still have good games today. But I can't lie, and this is not just nostalgia. Back then, a lot more games, they felt like a window into another world. They were more handcrafted, more touched by human hands. Studios, they took huge risks. And yeah, they still cared about profit. What company doesn't? But even more, they cared about making a good game. Gameplay, it was king. And stories in older games, I remember they just emotionally hit harder. They felt more real. And when a game feels real, that's way more immersive to me than when a game just looks real. It's never been about power. It's never been about fidelity and all that, especially for Nintendo games. No patches, no obsessive monetization, no waiting 4 hours to download a 150 gigabyte file. You just pop that game in and you experience it. Experience. Nowadays, experience is just a number, a stat, a piece of glowing gear, some hyper-stimulating piece of loot. Experience used to be something unforgettable, not just a treadmill. So I don't want to fucking hear about games should be more expensive because inflation. When I can buy a $15 indie game on Steam and experience them the same way I did 20 years ago. $80 for a Mario Kart game? I'm sorry, but the economy doesn't allow us to just do that to throw our money away like that? Why don't wages reflect the same inflation? I buy groceries, I fill up my car at the gas station, and I still have money left over for gaming here on PC at least. That should be the other way around. That should be console. Console should be the cheaper alternative. PC was always this enthusiast thing to me. I'm quickly seeing how I was wrong. And if you're wondering, will I be buying the Switch 2? No, I don't think so. I think I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole at that price. I'm good, man. I just can't afford Nintendo. And even if I could, man, the value proposition just isn't there. No, man, this is just crazy.